So, this is what it feels like to make it, to make your own life, make your own decisions. I think I've always wanted to know when I'm gonna make it, you know, and it's such a crazy feeling to kind of feel like I've already made it. Not in a way where it's like the work is done, but knowing that this is the work that gets it done. And it's not like any specific work, it's the work that I've been doing the whole time. Like, I have so much confidence and faith in what I've been doing, who I am, everything. Like, I don't worry about if things are possible or not, because I've been told what's possible and what's not possible all my life. Still get told what's possible and not possible, or things that are very unlikely to happen. Just there's always been doubt casted my way, and I've always wanted to be great at something, do something, and I've wondered what it'll be and how I can make it happen. And it's not just one thing that you are great in. Like, people that are known to be great at one thing usually are great at multiple things. You may not know them for the other things you're great at, but it's the habits that you build. You build great habits and you will do great things. And that's the whole thing of being an overnight success. It seems that you don't actually do that overnight, but it only takes one night for things to change. You wake up and the next morning, life is completely different. It's changed forever. I think that Kai Cenat and Speed, super, super dope. I did not follow their rise, but I definitely know who they are and can't deny their presence. It insists upon itself. And there are just certain things that click and make sense to me. Like, if you stick at it, eventually it's going to click. And once it clicks, you broke through. You don't need to keep breaking through. You break through just one time. And then you just keep going. But you're not doing anything different from the point of before you break through and after, because you had to keep going the whole time. So it's not trying to get to this point of when I am everything I want to be, I'll know I finally made it. Because at that point, if you finally made it, like, it might just be the end, Because the goal is not to make it, it's to be happy where you're at and to keep going from there every single day. Like, finding happiness in just the smallest things is something that I try to do as often as possible. And when I'm not doing it, I know it significantly lowers my quality of life. Because rather than looking for the things that I'm happy with, I'm dwelling on the things I'm unhappy with or the past, things of that nature. But I just find myself sitting here in a loved one's living room, and I'm just amazed by how far I've come, and with the belief I have in myself now, in the way that I see myself, the platform I have, the way I get to operate and exist in the world. It's like, this is me knowing it's going to be time to come through, break through, whatever it may be. And I love that I'm figuring it out every step of the way. I don't need to have it all figured out. Like, I'm sitting here, camera, laptop set up, camera bag right here. Like, we are so portable. I stay on the move with my stuff because I never know when I might have something to say, some ideas to share, a moment that I may want to remember or relish in. And I think that documenting your life is super, super underrated. because we live in a time where you can actually take a picture of yourself. Like, there used to be a time where if you took a picture, you might have been very, very wealthy. And that might have been the only picture you were taking for quite some time. So the fact that we can just do it whenever we want, I think we lose a lot of appreciation for things by the way of it seeming just so true to us. Like, it's always been in our world. Like, how could I ever picture life without it? Like, picturing a world without electricity, without cars, all of it. It definitely makes me appreciate what we have now. Even the bare minimum of any of our conveniences are so much more appreciated when you realize it hasn't always been this way. And when I also think of that, I saw that Kai Cenat is half Haitian, and the comments were talking about how it used to be la caille, l'école, l'église. That means school, home, church. That's the only places you go, and that is definitely the upbringing. We didn't go out much. We didn't do much. I was not really sure what there was to the world. It seemed a lot smaller to me. It didn't seem much bigger than my hometown. And I'm only like 45 minutes outside of Chicago. So for me to think that the world is just my small town, that's what it felt like in my head. That's what the world was kind of portrayed as to me. It's just really, really cool to see a half Haitian streamer that has the world's attention. Like, Haitian people have been doing some incredible things for quite some time. Just black people, Africans, African Americans, African diaspora. Like, we've been doing some incredible things, and we do it in a way where we don't need the credit, we don't need the acknowledgement, and oftentimes we don't get it, yet we're still happy with what we are able to accomplish. And that upsets a lot of people because they want to be acknowledged for not acknowledging us, yet they won't acknowledge us for doing what we've done. So it's really cool to see myself as a potential leader in this generation and have the ability to impact a lot of people, because there was a time that it wasn't so easy to have your own platform, but now you can build your platform, you can find your community, and that's really what I'm trying to do, with everything of my lifestyle. Like, I have a binder at home that is it says lifestyle creation, and it's full of ideas, thoughts, and different things of how to create the life that I want. And there's so many different things that go into that, and I'm creating it. I'm creating the life that I want, and I think it'd be so cool to share with others how I've done it, how I'm going to do it, how I've just loved it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep showing up and doing me, and I know that eventually it will be recognized, because I'm going to be consistent and I'm going to keep showing up for myself, and with the confidence that keeps building every day, there's no way that this confidence in self, this desire to show others love, there's no way it goes unnoticed. Like, and that's not in a cocky or know-it-all way. It's just like, you look at the patterns, you look at the trends, and it's how it goes. And I've been taking a lot of time to build myself up and feel that this is even possible, and this is just so cool to me to see myself doing things that I've wanted to do for such a long time. I've seen others do it for a long time, now I see myself doing it. It's a good feeling. So, I encourage a lot more people to do what they want to do, to follow their dreams, and wait on your time. You know, like, you have to be patient with the timing, because your time will come, but only if you believe. Because if you keep on thinking, when is it going to come, when is it going to come, and not believing that it's ever going to come, you'll probably give up right before it does come. And I've been so close to giving up so many times, but for some reason I keep going. And I think it's with good reason. And I'm just excited to see where I go with life, who I impact, who impacts me, who I get to share my hopes and dreams with. But yeah, this is the start of something very special.